All right, good evening, everybody. I come here for this. Good evening, everybody. That's better. That's much better. Hopefully, my audience online is a little more lively wherever you may be. Good evening, everyone. My name is Rob van der Bijl. I'm one of the executives here at DuePoint, and you are here at DuePoint's head office. So I'm going to be spending about 35 minutes with you as we go through what we call our intro presentation, but it is not so much a presentation and more a business proposition. It is an invitation to come join us in this businessship, to partner with us. And so I hope over the next 35 minutes I'm able to give you enough information that you're able to make an informed decision. And so I ask that you reserve any questions that you might have until we are finished. I'm sure someone is hosting you. Someone's invited you to come see DuePoint. So go speak to that person once we're done here. For those of you online, we have Carol on our live chat. So you are most welcome to introduce yourselves. Let us know where you are. I hope you have a number of guests with you this evening. So let's begin. As you can see, we're a division of another company called Constantia Insurance Company Limited. We are a registered insurance company. We've been in operation successfully in South Africa for nearly 70 years. So we are a very well-established business. I'll touch on Constantia and ourselves a little more towards the end of the presentation, but DuePoint is fairly new. We were formed 3.5 years ago. So in February 2016, we opened our doors to the public. Constantia have never dealt with the public, with consumers before. But for the first time through this division, DuePoint, do we now speak directly to members of the public and invite them to come join us in this business. And what we wanted to achieve with this business, so I want to give you some context as to the relevance of our business, because if I'm inviting you into partnership, you need to know what the vision, what the mission is of this business, because we're going to ask you to help us with that mission. And one of our biggest aspirations in this business is to create a business that creates social impact in South Africa. We want to be part of the solution in this country. And we want to do that by being able to create financial impact, right? And this agrees with you because you're only here for one reason this evening. What is that one reason? Yeah, don't be shy. What is the reason you're sitting here? Tell me. The money, right? Exactly. That's the financial impact that we want to serve to the community. And so what we did was we built an opportunity very much centered around social entrepreneurship. In other words, this partnership, this invitation is to join us in business, right? And your mandate becomes, so now you're thinking, oh my goodness, now I've got to start a company. No. We have singled out your mandate to be very simple, right? To come and help us grow our business in South Africa. Because the social impact we want to have, we want it to be able to reach every single corner of South Africa. And we cannot do it on our own. And so that's why we've invited you to come help us do that. And so all you have to do is go out and tell other people about DuePoint, the same way you were told about DuePoint this evening, right? And if you can do that, if you can connect people to our business successfully, then you get to create a stake for yourself in this business. You get to create a channel of distribution for yourself. And if you're able to create a channel of distribution for yourself, then you get to enjoy the upside of this business. You get to enjoy all the benefits in this wealth creation system that we've created here at DuePoint. And so I'm going to go through the benefits because this one slide, this list of benefits I'm going to go through should immediately tell you whether you want to be involved in this business or not. Number one, you get to create additional income, i.e. money, cash, for yourself in this business. But the nature of the income that you produce here is very important to understand because we create recurring income. You get to share in the benefit of an insurance company that creates real recurring income, real passive income. There are many businesses that talk about passive income, but they don't actually create true passive income. Insurance companies are one of the few businesses that create true annuity income. In other words, we pay you every single month whether you are working or not, right? Because the money that we pay you every single month is based on the channel that you've created, not your activity. This is not like a day job. We don't pay you commission. We don't pay you for sales that you do. We pay you for the people that you've brought successfully to this business in the form of recurring income, right? This mitigates a lot of risk that we find ourselves in. Because if your income is tied, if it's constrained to you being active, well, there's risk. Because if you can't go to work tomorrow or for the next month, your boss is not going to pay you, right? Beyond your sick leave. But if you're involved in business that doesn't pay you for activity, it pays you for the business that you've helped us build, well, then that frees you from that constraint, from that risk. At the same time, we allow you to go build a team around you that can help you connect more people. If you can find people with you that will collaborate with you, you can build a channel much faster than you can on your own. Right? That goes without saying. That's obvious, right? And so what it means is that your income can increase much faster if you build a good team around you. We allow you that leverage, that power duplication. I will show you some wealth engineers that are using power duplication massively in this business. And then the technology that we invested in this business has afforded all this flexibility for our wealth engineers. Why? Because you can build this channel of distribution anywhere in the country at any time of the day from your phone. That's technology today. Imagine being able to build a business without leaving your room at home. Right? We've got wealth engineers doing it successfully. I'll show you one of them this evening too. And then our business is not so much, well, it's very much wealth creation, but also wealth protection. Because anyone who builds wealth at the same time needs to protect their wealth. And so you will see that reflected in our products, which I'll introduce to you later, but also in this free service that we have for all of you, for all our active wealth engineers. We've got the legal access service. Absolutely free. It is access to a legal advisor to a lawyer 24 hours a day, 365 days a year. Absolutely free. Then we've designed the business to be very low risk at the same time. Who's afraid they're going to be asked to buy something tonight? You're lying to me. You must all put your hands up. You know that, right? Right? That's what you fear. You fear that you're going to be put into this position where you have to decide, oh, look how good the business is, but look at the risk associated to it. Can I afford that risk? Do I want to take the chance with this business? Can I trust them enough to take that chance? Well, because we've designed the business to have almost no risk, you're at liberty to try the business because you've got nothing to lose. There's no registration fee here. There's no starter kits. Did anyone see boxes of product outside that they're going home with tonight? No, right? We've purposely designed the business to have very little risk so that you're free to consider doing this business without any fear in your heart. We want people to try the business knowing that there's nothing to lose. Right? Why? Because we want to reach everyone in the country. We want to create social impact. We can't do that if I say to you, oh, to get involved in this business is going to cost you 5,000 Rand. Then for all the people that don't do anything, the people that don't succeed in the business, they lose 5,000 Rand. That's not social impact. That's pushing people into debt. Right? And so we've designed this business to have very little risk. At the same time, no qualifications or experience requirements. You get to build something you own. Your channel of distribution is treated as an asset that you have legal tender over. You can sell your channel of distribution. It will never retrench you. Assets can't retrench you. Only bosses can retrench you. You don't have a boss here. This is your business, your channel. It can't retrench you. It can't retire you. Who's looking forward to their retirement because their investments are looking number one? Nobody. Nobody. Right? The statistics show us that no one can afford to retire in South Africa anymore. You get to 65, you're told you've got to go look for another job. Phone your children, say, listen, I can't, I need help. Or your lifestyle becomes so undignified because you can't afford to get through the month. That's our prospects at the moment, right? So why do we work for 45 years for somebody else? If those are our prospects, why do we spend 8 hours a day for 45 years working for somebody else? It is time we start building something that you have ownership over. Right? And you get to do that here at DuePoint because you have legal tender over your channel of distribution. It'll pay you recurring income every single month without retrenching you through retirement. This business will pay you through your 60s, your 70s, your 80s, your 90s. Maybe even you live to 100. And DuePoint will still pay you every single month. And even when you die, DuePoint doesn't stop paying. Why? What happens to assets when you die? If you own something, what happens to that when you die? Does it disappear? No. You get to say in your will, I give this asset, I cede my assets, my wealth that I've created, I give it to my spouse, or to my children, or to my grandchildren. And DuePoint carries on paying in recurring income to your beneficiaries one day. You get to create real wealth in your lifetime. And so my question always is, are you willing to work for that? Or are you happy just to go to work tomorrow and put 8 hours in for your boss? That's always the question. We have to start thinking about these things. And finally, there's absolutely no selling involved at DuePoint. There's no selling. You are not asked or expected to sell anything at DuePoint. All you have to do is go tell people that there is a business opportunity available with very little risk, with a reputable business. They only have to come sit down for 30 minutes and come see what we have to say. That's all you have to do for them. You don't have to convince them. You don't have to sell anything. Just get someone to come sit down for 30 minutes. Do you think you can do that? Way easier than boxes. Who's got boxes in their boot? Boxes at home of stuff they're still trying to sell. We've all been there, eh? No more. Our products are financial in nature. It means we've got intangible products. Our products don't take up space. Right? You don't have to worry about stock and distribution ever again in this business called DuePoint. But your success is still dependent on your ability to go speak to people. This is your lifeblood in your business, to go tell people, to share that good news, right? It starts with you. You've got to become a wealth engineer and a product owner and be prepared to go out and tell people about DuePoint. If you go speak to people, I promise you people will join. You could be the worst salesperson in the world. It doesn't matter. You are not selling. You are only telling people, come look. Come look. And people will join. There's the 5 people that have joined because of your efforts. Those 5 go out and tell other people, right? This is the power of duplication that we allow you. Over time, this is what your channel could look like. Because the people that you connected to the business joined for the same reason you did. And they go out and tell other people, so on and so forth. Power duplication, an asset that you own. Every single dot that you see is a product owner affording you recurring income every single month. This is an asset. If we close our doors next month and you don't tell anyone about DuePoint next month, are we going to pay you? Yes, we do pay you. Because our business is not based on activity. It is based on this channel that you've built. And next month, whether our doors are open or closed, whether you are active or not, this is still there. It doesn't disappear, right? And that's how true recurring income is created. How do we pay our wealth engineers? We pay our wealth engineers on about the 17th, 18th of every single month, right? Their recurring income. We call it a DuePoint return. And so what happened 2 days ago here at DuePoint? All those wealth engineers got a magic little SMS from the bank saying, your account has been credited. We all know that other word, the D word. What's the D word the bank always sends us? Debited. D for death. D for debt. Right? But you get on the 17th this magic SMS that says credited. Right? How do we pay those wealth engineers? It's based on £27.50 that we pay you for every product in your channel. Right? But it's dependent on how close the product is to you. So remember the first few people you introduced? Anyone you introduced to DuePoint falls on your first point. And we actually pay you double £27.50 for any product on your first point. And then those people go out and connect people onto your second point. And again, see on the table, you earn 55 Rand for every product. If you went out this weekend, connected 10 people on your first point, you'd be earning 550 Rand a month. That's 6,000 Rand a year you've just made for yourself in annuity income. What happens if you found 100 people on your first and second point? You'd be earning 5,500 a month. That's 60,000 a year. Who would like 60,000 Rand now coming into December? 60,000 Rand put in your bank account. Would it change your December and your January and your February? Right? And that's how simple it can be at DuePoint. We don't run a complicated business. We've designed this business to be as simple as possible so that, again, it's accessible to everybody and we can have social impact across the country, not just in pockets. right? And as those people go out and introduce other people, you see the product gets further away from you, the further the people are away, and that multiplier reduces. So by 0.8, this product all the way out here, you're still earning 4% of the 27 Rand 50, but we don't stop you at 0.8 because your channel will grow beyond 0.8. And so that's why there's a plus sign next to the 8, because we will let you earn that 4% from 0.8 indefinitely. There's no limit to how big your channel can get at DuePoint. There's no limit to how much money you can earn at DuePoint. Think about that. There's no limit. We don't reset anything. We don't limit you. It is up to you. It is up to you. People want to understand how much money they can earn in the short term here at DuePoint. Short term for us is 5 years or less. Right? I know we're all worried about the end of the month, but this will give you an idea of building an asset and recurring income over a 5-year period based on some activity. So this example, it is based on actuarial formulas, right? So it's theoretical, but it's very accurate. It requires, this example follows someone who has been able to connect 2 people a month. 2 people a month, 1 every 2 weeks. If you can do that after 6 months, you'll be earning about 2,500 Rand a month. Right, one of our biggest, fastest growing wealth engineers, he said, you know what, DuePoint, it seems to start slowly, right? But it ramps up very quickly. After month 12, you're already at 9,000 Rand a month, right? 2 people every single month. I'll go through this quickly. After 24 months, you're going to be close to 28,000 Rand a month. Working every month. It doesn't allow any holidays, this 5-year journey. After 36 months, you're going to be close to 50,000 Rand a month. After 48 months, you'll be close to 70,000 Rand a month. After 5 years, 60 months, you'll be close to 85,000 Rand a month, which is about 1 million Rand annually. 1 million Rand a year in annual recurring income. Who believes they can take home an extra 1 million Rand a year currently? None of you believe that. No? That's okay. You don't have to worry about getting to the 1 million Rand. Focus on just getting 2 people next month. That's all you focus on, right? And you just keep doing that every single month. But I don't like to show the academia as much. I should prefer to show you real people doing our business, right? And so we showcase wealth engineers, real wealth engineers doing this business. We've got hundreds of testimonies that you're free to go watch on YouTube. This month we're showcasing 3 individuals, a couple, Peter and Rena. They're a married couple. They've been in the business since day one. Rena only got involved from the beginning of the year, but their value of their channel sitting at almost 8,000, right? So that's after 3.5 years. So you might think, well, shouldn't they be close to 50,000 Rand or 70,000 Rand? Well, if you go listen to their testimony, you'll go, here, Peter says he got started in the business, the money went up, and then someone started whispering in his ear, and he started getting unfocused, and he left the business. He was still in the business, still paying for his product, but he never did anything. He never connected anybody, so we didn't see him for 2 years. We still paid him every single month. They went on a cruise, on a cruise ship for a little holiday with the DuePoint money that we paid them. But at the beginning of the year, they got stuck back into the business. And their earnings have quadrupled. 400% increase in their earnings since January. Right? I think it's because the wife got involved. There you can see the personal work they've done. There's their first point. That's 33 people they've got on their first point that they've introduced personally to the business. Those 33 helped them find another 302 people. They didn't find the 300. They only found the 30. The 30 went and helped them find the other 300. That's power of duplication. That's leverage. That allows your income to go up 400% in 10 months. Right? That's the beauty of this business. You have leverage. You're not a one-man band. You get to work together with people, right? Not in competition with them like at work, together with other individuals working on your wealth. Then we've got a high flyer. So this is Philip. Philip has been building his business from his room on a farm outside George in the Western Cape. Doesn't see people, only sees horses, cows, sheep. Horses, cows, and sheep can't be wealth engineers. Only people, right? He built his business through social media and then just by messaging everybody. Okay? Very busy. He's put in a lot of hard work. The value of his channel in the space of 9 months. He's been in this business for 9 months. His channel value is at over 20,000 Rand a month. You can see he's brought in already 101 people on his first point. They've helped him build a channel of nearly just over 600 people in his business. That's leverage. That's the beauty of leverage. And so we've got thousands of people joining this business every single month. Everybody is different. The system is identical for every single one of you. If you want to do it like Philip, you can do it like Philip. If you want to do it like one of these people, do it like them. Go watch their testimony. It's all on YouTube. They'll tell you what they're doing, how they're doing it. So understand that the system is accessible to every single one of us. If you can go connect people to this business, you can do this business, right? On top of that, we've got the rewards program. So the rewards program is something extra on top of our returns that we pay our wealth engineers every single month. It basically works like this. When your channel starts to grow, we get to these things called ranks, right? So the bigger your channel gets, the higher the rank you get to. And with every rank, there are all these rewards waiting for you. Mostly cash checks. There you can see cash check, another cash check. But some of them are tools that we give you, right? Some of them are things that we give you. So at rank 5, we give you a business toolkit value at 1,200 Rand. Congratulations to Philip. He hit rank 5 this month. So we're sending him a business toolkit down to Port Elizabeth. At rank 7, we spend 17,000 Rand on very special business cards for you. Why? Because business is all about creating a good first impression. It's always about that, right? People like to deal with people that they deem professional, that they like, that they trust. 17,000 Rand business cards help fill in that picture. At rank 9, we get to invite you and your family to our rank 9 international conference. So every single year, come December, our rank 9s get an invitation from us for their family, them and their family, to come with us to this rank 9 international conference. It's 7 days away. It's an all expenses paid trip. It's to a 5-star luxury resort. And if you maintain your channel size, so at this stage you need 1,000 products in your qualified channel. That means you're earning about 20,000 Rand a month, right? And if you move beyond rank 9, you will come to this rank 9 trip with us every single year for the rest of your life. Because we don't reset you. We don't reset anything in this business. You keep building. If you keep building, you should just rank up, rank up, rank up. Your income should increase, 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 increase. Because you're not limited to the 8 hours in the day, right? That's the beauty of owning your own business. And so take a look. We've documented our last 2 trips here at DuePoint. These have both been in Mauritius. There was a 3rd trip in Franschhoek. But I want you to take a look and see what's in store for you when you get to rank 9. We only fly business class. You can see even the kids sit in business class. How does that look? Every single year, with your family, 2 ranks later, we spend R250,000 buying you a brand new car. We pay for that car cash. It's placed in your name. You get to drive that car home, park it in your garage. No finance. There's no debit order at the end of the month for you because we've paid for that car. And we've got a brand new rank 11 that's just been rewarded that R250,000 this week. Lynette and Fricky are going out and buying their new car this month. And so we will be having a little bit of fanfare and celebration in our parking lot once their car arrives, probably in the new year, where you get to see another rank 11 driving their car off our parking lot. How much closer are you to becoming financially free, debt-free, building wealth if you're at rank 11? You're taking your kids and your family overseas every single year. You've got a car, a brand new car parked in your garage that you're not paying for at the end of the month. At this stage, you're probably earning about 25, close to 30,000 Rand a month. And guess what? There's still another rank waiting for you, and more money waiting for you, and another rank, and another rank, and another rank. You get to keep building on and building on. This is the journey at DuePoint. We're trying to get you to become wealthy in this business. This program goes up to rank 28. I've shown you only the first 3 years of your journey here at DuePoint. Where were we 3 years ago? Earning the same 3 years ago? Same problems, same complaints, same circumstance, same economy. What is your next 3 years going to look like? That's the question. What is the next 3 years going to look like? Because that is still unwritten. You can change that if you want to. Our business is very much built on our products. So I told you I was going to introduce you to our products. And our products, they are enshrined in the same vision that our business opportunity has, because our products are designed to be accessible to everybody, and they are built with wealth creation and wealth protection in mind. You will see this in our products. Access Wealth is our first product. 324 Rand a month, you get an investment and an insurance product rolled into one. The investment is 100 Rand that gets contributed into a tax-free investment fund in your name every single month. You've got full access to that fund. And then the insurance portion is 120,000 Rands worth of personal accident death cover, right? The accessibility that we've built into our products means that it doesn't matter how old you are, and it doesn't matter what your health status is, the price is the same for everybody. And therefore, the products become equally accessible to everyone without discrimination, right? The same with Wealth Guard. Wealth Guard is only insurance. It's going to cost you only 249 Rand every month. It gives you 1 million Rands worth of personal accident death cover. As long as you're over the age of 18, you can take out either of these products. The price is the same for everybody. Family Wealth is our funeral cover product, which covers you as well as your family. So for 299 Rand a month, you get 20,000 Rands worth of funeral cover. It covers up to 5 family members, right? You as the principal member also get up to 10,000 Rands worth of debt protection. So we will pay any debt that you have up to the value of 10,000 Rand, as well as that 20,000 Rand cover. You can increase the cover to 30,000 Rand, and you can also increase the cover up to 10 family members if you wish. There are no excluded pre-existing conditions. There is an age limit on this product, which is 70. But between the ages of 18 and 69, it doesn't matter. The price is the same for everybody. And it doesn't matter what your health status is, the price is the same for everybody. And once you become covered by Family Wealth, it becomes a whole of life product, which means it doesn't matter what age you live to, you will still be covered by this product, right? There are many companies that say, no, you're 70 now, we're canceling your cover. You're going to die soon, right? We don't do that here at DuePoint. Then we have Legal Guard, a new product that we've launched recently in the last few months. It's going to cost you 249 Rand a month. This product affords you legal indemnity. So along with a host of services and benefits that you get from a legal point of view, this gives you 250,000 Rands worth of legal indemnity per matter, and it covers all kinds of things. These people will help you with agreements and contracts, right? Your landlord, CCMA matters. They'll even go with you to the CCMA. So there's a host of legal services that they help you with here. So this basically covers you for legal risk. You can add family members to this product for only 25 Rand a month. Right? So great deal there to add family members. Wealth Points is a lifestyle product. It's going to cost you 299 Rand. This product hopes to reduce how much money you're spending every single month. Think of your monthly expenses. What are we spending money on? Right? Now look at the list of partners that we have there. Do you spend money with any of those partners? Because if you do, we've negotiated discounts and services from the list of businesses that you see there, in the hope that we will reduce how much money you're spending every single month. If we can help you reduce your monthly expenditure, we can get you to becoming debt-free sooner. We can get you to becoming wealthier faster. Right? So that is the aim of Wealth Points. Go watch the training videos that we've done. These are video reviews that we've done on each of our products so that you're able to understand the products and also appreciate the value of these products, because they're very innovative. There aren't products like this on the market at the moment, right? We've removed all that discrimination. The price is the same for everybody. It also makes business a lot simpler when you bring people to look at DuePoint, right? Then we have our Achiever Quest for those of us that need money now. I need money now. Black Friday is coming soon. I need money for Black Friday. Who's looked at some Black Friday specials, already got the shopping list in your head? Oh, Black Friday is bad, huh? Don't take the credit card to Black Friday. So, not Black Friday, Achiever Quest. The Achiever Quest incentive is a short-term incentive. It is an incentive that we run every single month. If you are able to bring 10 or more people, we will give you cash for that. So if you're able to do 10 people in a single month who pay successfully in the same month, we will give you an additional 5,000 Rand on top of your return and rewards. If you're able to do 20 people, we'll give you 10,000 Rand. If you're able to do 30 people, we will give you 15,000 Rand. Right, so we saw Philip. Remember Philip? We saw Philip from George. He did 43 people last month. That gives you an idea of what's possible. That's more than a person a day, right? So when we say that moderate activities, 2 people a month, that's really moderate. That's almost the bare minimum. And with the bare minimum, you can still build a channel. You can still make money. Right? You've got to decide how much time you want to put into this business. A little bit of background on DuePoint and Constantia. As I said, we're a division of Constantia. Constantia just up the road here. That's actually an old photo. I must really change the photo. Their new building is just up the road here on William Nicol. We are part of another group called Conduit Capital, which is a listed company. So we are basically on the JSE, which means we are audited publicly. We are also regulated by the FSCA. That's the FSP number that we operate under. I want you to be able to leave this evening with no skepticism, or at least the majority of it left. Or maybe you go home and you have the task of getting rid of any skepticism that you might have. Because I trust that many of you arrived here skeptical. Right? That's natural. You don't know DuePoint. Of course you must arrive skeptical. But how do we answer skepticism? You answer it through knowledge. Always through knowledge and education. And so you have to go do that for yourself. I can't tell you to trust me. You already make up that decision in your mind from the moment you stepped in here. The time the person came and spoke to you about DuePoint, coming here, looking at the building, looking at the people, looking at the presentation, looking at me, you have started to decide whether you can trust us or not. But still, I cannot tell you to trust us. You must go to the DuePoint website and go do your homework. Go to the Constantia website, do your homework. Go look at Constantia's 70-year history and look at that and say, is there anything I should be worried about with regards to this business? Go look at Conduit Capital. Go see that we listed on the Joburg Stock Exchange. Go to the FSCA website. Type in Constantia. You will see our financial licenses come up. You need to trust this business. If you're going to partner with us in this business, you have to trust the business, because you are tasking yourself with connecting other individuals to this business. So you are responsible for that. And so you better understand that this is a business that you can trust. I want you to be proud of this partnership, because you can be. Our business is a long-term, it is a lifetime business. We fail when people come in for 1 month, 3 months, 1 year, 3 years. We want to see people get entrenched in this business and start building wealth for themselves over a lifetime. Over a lifetime. Do you see that being possible for yourself? You're thinking, oh, Rob's asking for a big commitment here. More than marriage. But that's what we want, right? Because wealth is built over lifetimes. Wealth is not built in the short term. So go do that for yourself. The decision I want you to make is, how do you fit DuePoint into your life going forward? Not as a New Year's resolution, not as a hobby, as something that becomes part of you because it can save you. Right? We need saving. I'm not being patronizing. Me too. Because we can't rely on the system to get us through retirement or even before retirement. And so we are forced. You are here out of necessity. Everyone here would rather be at home right now. Our coffee is not that good. Right? And so we are here out of necessity. And so I'm showing you something that can help you. You need to make the decision, how do I do this business? How do I speak to someone tonight? When I go home, how do I tell people about DuePoint? Tomorrow, how do I tell people about DuePoint to get them sitting here and watching this presentation? Because that is going to save me. That is going to start making me money with a reputable business that I can partner with in the long term. We've got rank 9s whose children are asking how soon they can become wealth engineers. Kids in high school going, when can we start our own channels? That's us succeeding with social impact, right? That puts a smile on my face to see that even the kids of the wealth engineers go, this is a business that is doing so much for our family. Right? And it's true partnership because we can't do it without you. Getting started, very simple. Register as a wealth engineer online. So the person hosting you can help you do that, right? It's a 5-minute process to register. Download our DuePoint app as soon as possible. It is your primary business tool. Here at the head office, we've got free Wi-Fi. Download the app onto your phone. Watch the training videos, right? We do training all the time. Everything from the system to entrepreneurship to understanding the difference between different forms of income, from assets to investments to savings. We train you in everything. Everything is geared to help you become wealthy. Go watch the training. It is free. It'll empower you. No one can take training away from you. No one can take education away from you. Go watch it. Become an expert at DuePoint. And then go connect 3 people as soon as possible. Don't tell me you've got to go speak to your spouse. Don't tell me you've got to think about it. We have designed this business opportunity so that there is no risk. There is no downside to you getting started as quickly as possible. Do you know why? Because the moment you leave this building, putting off the decision, you forget the excitement you felt this evening, the hope you felt. And within 3, 4, 5 days, you'll be back in your routine, back in your safe space, back in that comfort zone. And the person will phone you and say, have you decided about DuePoint yet? And you'll say, no, I haven't, because you've forgotten about what this business can do for you. Get started immediately and figure out who you can tell that tonight. Because the moment you've got 3 people who have joined this business because of your efforts, we will pay you. And only when we pay you, when you see that SMS saying that DuePoint's put money into your bank account, that is the first time you become a believer in this business. On Saturday, we've got training. We've just spoken about training. And Saturday, we've got brand new training. The March of Time, Brendan's going to be delivering the last development seminar of 2019. So please come join us on Saturday. It's going to be after the intro presentation. It'll be at 11 a.m. So come to the intro presentation, bring as many people with you as possible, and then come sit through the development seminar, right? Going to be very valuable, especially as we head into December. December is a very funny period. Even now, even November and December. Everyone who's got day jobs are already feeling like they're on holiday, right? You can feel this. The weather's nice, you're having a braai every weekend now, and you start to think about December, maybe there's some stress involved. How do we take November and December and we turn it into wealth creation? Instead of just being like the rest of the economy, that sits back and does nothing. We can use December to start building a business and building wealth for ourselves. Watch that development seminar. The social media platforms that we're available on, check those out, right? This is our opportunity to connect with you all the time. Download the app, available on Android and Apple devices, and then go buy merchandise for yourself. If you become a wealth engineer, the first thing you should do is also to try and get business cards as soon as possible. Why? So that you look like a professional when you go speak to people. People don't trust amateurs. They don't. They might appease you. They might say, yes, yes, I'll join. Yes, I'll come look at you. If you look serious, if you treat people professionally, if you look professionally, people will trust you. And so they will trust DuePoint. Right? So make sure you get merchandise. Even if you only get a notepad for 25 Rand. We don't make money out of the merchandise. It is to help empower you to be more successful in growing your channels. And with that, I thank you. I think I took slightly longer, 40 minutes, but I appreciate your time coming to sit down and listening to this invitation. What are you going to do for the rest of the year? Your future has not been written. But if you want your circumstance to change, it is not about waiting for it to change. It's not about hoping for the raise, hoping for a new job, hoping for the economy to turn around. Don't wait. Come build a channel here at DuePoint. You own it. It's got very little risk, and we will do everything in our power to help you build wealth for you and your family. That is my invitation to you. So good luck. Thank you.